Alright, guys. What is up? It's your boy Kittens coming back to you guys with the first Magic the Gathering Arena video that I've been able to get on my new Surface Pro 4 laptop. And, I was trying to do some streams before and I just couldn't get the OBS studio settings quite right, but now we finally have it. And what I really want to share with you guys, the first thing I want to share is my Ugin deck. So, this Ugin deck, I do believe right now, this is probably the strongest Ugin deck that I've seen. I've been playing it since the M21 came out. It's only been a couple days, but I have, in ranked and in normal play, come across a whole number of Ugin decks. The mirror match happens almost all the time. So far, I have not dropped a single mirror match. Every single mirror match where it's a Simic Ugin deck, my deck just beats it out for whatever reason. Some of the major differences that I notice with other decks is I run Cavalier of Thorns in my 5-drop slot instead of Nisa. It seemed for me, it tends to overperform versus the Nisa decks. Hopefully we'll get a mirror match so I can just kind of show you what happens in the gameplay when you have a Cavalier and Ugin and then your opponent has like a Nisa and an Ugin. It tends to favor the player that's using the Cavalier, but we'll be able to hopefully get a mirror match here. And then Flood of Tears, I don't see a lot of people using Flood of Tears. I've seen some people using Sublime Epiphany, but not that many. I think Sublime Epiphany is a really, really good card, and Flood of Tears, really, really good card for Ugin. I'm not sure how they'll work out, but I think there'll be some fun decks with it. Otherwise, I think the Spark Double and the Questing Beast are stuff that you don't see that often. And just a fun tidbit before we start. Right now, I'm really trying to work on a Flood of Tears deck for the Ugin, where the idea of the deck is you ramp into a Flood of Tears, bounce everything back, and then you just slam the Ugin down by returning 4 or more of your own permanents. And I'm thinking how it'll work is by using a lot more of the lower end ramps. See, right now I don't use Grazer, so I'll probably put Grazer in. Probably put some other I'm thinking that the Llanowar Visionary guy, the 3-drop guy that draws you cards. I think that may be the strongest Ugin deck, simply because you get the board wipe and then you also get Ugin right off the board wipe right about turn 5 to turn 6. So let's get right into it. Just start playing some games and just get on. I was messing around with some elemental fun. Now, I've also been testing Ugin in the elemental deck. That's what was just there. And I think Ugin in the elemental deck is actually really good because it's such an easy include. When you're playing the elemental decks, at some point you draw through your entire library or 10, 15 cards. Drawing into an Ugin and then having hand selection where you can have like an Omnath plus a Scampering Scorcher, something like that. Just it's just super powerful play, and I've been enjoying it. But I would definitely recommend it. If you're an elemental player, splash like 2 Ugin in there. You will not regret it. It is so good. Okay. Well, we are facing Destroyer. Destroyer. We will destroy you. Okay. It's a decent hand. There's not a lot of ramp. The only bad side to this hand right now is the lack of ramp. But we do get to have a turn 3 questing beast, so should be okay. Coolio. So now the decision is a little more difficult. Ooh, perfect. Okay, so the awkward thing is we could Temple of Mystery into Paradise. That's really just to ensure that we get the Cavalier of Thorns on curve, or actually a little earlier. But right now, I think it's okay to just wait on the Cavalier and then get some damage in. See what you got, opponent. See what you got. What you gonna do to the questing beast? Oh, dude, that's cool. I have not seen that many Bonder Prodigy decks, so I'm definitely a bit excited to see that. Do we keep the Flood? I think we do here. The reason I want the flood is at some point his Bonder Prodigy will go off, and I just don't want him to, go for the Bonder Prodigy and then just get some ridiculous permanent that I just can't deal with. Um, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. If he gets something ridiculously awesome, we can Flood of Tears. Nope, just right for the Krasis. Nice. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Um, 4, 7. Hmm. What do we do here? We can flood, return everything. It'll slow our opponent down more than us. But then we can't Ugin. Yeah, so let's do this instead. So we'll Paradise Druid, and now the plan is that we'll let the Krasis hit us, and then when Ugin comes out, we'll Ugin for X2 and then swing with everything. Ooh, maybe not. That Nyx Bloom Ancient is pretty scary. I mean, he has Krasis as well, so he has, what, 15? 15 mana accessible? And a lot of X permanents. So what do we do? Well, I honestly think we just go for the same play. All right, so looking good. What you got, opponent? What you got? Ho ho ho! Dude, playing Nyx Bloom Ancient is never boring. That is not boring. Do we block here? Block 3 to face. Yep. I think we win here because of that. Because of that attack, I think we win. Um, so we kill that. X2. We get rid of both of these. Oh, it's only 5. So close. Oh, you know what we could do too? If we had one more permanent, what we could do is play the permanent, use Ugin's plus to hit him for 3, Flood of Tears, replay the Ugin, and then hit him for 3 again. We're just right now we're literally 1 damage off. But we also are prepared to wipe the board, so we'll be able to kill everything he has. I should have just taken the damage. Because I can well no, I still need the Ugin, don't I? I don't know. It's just I'm literally just sitting here thinking about like what I could do because this dude's just like not clicking anything. He's just like, I think I want to block. It's just like, I guess. All right, come on. What are we doing here? Are we playing Magic or what? Oh man, drinking some water. Man, he's taking so long. I almost want to like take a tobacco break. Like I'm just gonna just go sit outside really quick, warm some coffee up. I don't know. Brother, free win? You have one card in hand. It's like I'm sitting here thinking like what could he possibly be considering, Like cuz I'm thinking like the way that he wins this is he plays like a Krasis at like 15 or 15 15 20 20 or something, draws like 10 cards. Like that's what I'm assuming he's trying to do. But You know, so it's like if you don't have that, just scoop. You know? Okay. Oh man. Okay. You know, sometimes I'm like too aggro. I'm sitting here like play your card or scoop. Like this guy probably just needs to go to the bathroom. Like you know. Okay. What you got, opponent? What you got? Not much saves him here. An Oro, but he needs more lands and stuff. A board wipe would help him. He could potentially be running Flood of Tears. We'd still win though, because we'd throw the Ugin down. Opponent! Opponent! Don't do this to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna drink some water. And wait for the free win to just come on home. Yes. Yes. Free win. Okay. That's the most. That's what I do to not get annoyed by that. I'm just like, oh, cool, free win, and just put the computer down, go somewhere else. I don't even know how many people have like roped me or whatever, and I literally just go like warm up coffee, and I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. Like, oh man. Okay, so let's open this pack. Let's see what we get here. An old Dominaria. Cool. Flame of Keld. We didn't have any of copies of that. That's kind of cool. Anything new here? Oh, cool. We didn't have a Bull Town yet. The Hellkites. Cool. I have not gotten a Teferi yet, so that's cool. First new Teferi. Pursued Whale. Ooh, Faith's Fetters. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I definitely have seen a lot of people using this permanent. It's actually pretty good. Okay. So let's do one more, just to get an idea of what's going on with the Ugin deck. Let's see, maybe if there's anything interesting in this one. I do kind of want to mess with this one a little bit. Yeah, so this is the one I'm trying to get the Flood of Tears combo to work with. So yeah, I'm gonna try to. I was gonna, build around a little bit. I was feeling like playing, but then I was like, I kind of just want to build right now. Just feeling like building. Um, do we go down Cavaliers to go up Grazers? That would up the consistency for Flood of Tears. Realistically, though, if we're gonna get Flood of Tears, we need to bounce back 4 permanents. So, Grazer, Llanowar, Solemn would be the 2, 6, 9. Only 9 of our permanents. We need 4 of them. But I'm just thinking like only 9 of them will come down early game. I'm thinking we go down Incubation. It does find permanents, but it doesn't do the same. Actually, you know what? We'll go 1-1 and then keep Incubation consistent because we can just search these. Okay, we'll play that later. We will play that later. But so far, I really am thinking that the Flood of Tears side of the Ugin deck will probably be the strongest Ugin deck in the format because of a handful of things. The first thing is that when you're playing Ugin with that deck, the main combo idea is to bounce everything on the board back and then to play it out for free after you've done that. So you're slamming an Ugin on an empty board right about turn 5, turn 6, which is just super strong. Like most other decks, like you sure you can get into a situation where you play Ugin, on an empty board. Um, but it really just kind of happens every now and again. Flood of Tears is just like, hey, like this Ugin's coming down, it's an empty board, right? And the other side of it is if you like Nisa, the Flood of Tears won't actually bounce back the lands because it only bounces back non-land permanents. So I don't play the Nisa, but it might make me want to because of that synergy. All right. This hand feels pretty good. Yeah, but okay. So I was talking about before that Ugin deck. Um, oh, I think one of the other reasons that it'll be a better Ugin deck than some of the other ones that we're seeing right now is that it'll play Ugin most of the time a turn faster, while also having other simultaneous effects. So it basically, like, instead of ramping into 8 mana, you're ramping into 6 for the Flood of Tears, and then you still need those 4 permanents. But if you can find the right balance, I'm still working on the right balance of permanents. If you can consistently, turn 5 bounce everything Flood of Tears and get it out, I think it'll be much more powerful. No good attacks there. We did hit Nugan, very nice. So we have access if he's able to kill the thorns. All right, gaining some life. I don't know. Our opponent doesn't really seem to have much. He's running out of cards. The board state is a little smaller than ours right now. I think in this position, we're really going to want to play out as many things as we can, and then full swing with this stuff, or the Cavalier and the Solemn. I was like, we'll attack with these things. So we have 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so we can scry that down. I actually need to charge my computer, so attack with everything. Charge the computer. So this game will probably be the last game on the video. So we'll get this video all rendered and stuff. Get to mess with it. Yes, please. I would love to draw a card. And I'm definitely excited to show the world what I've been working with for Ugin. Again, like I was saying in the beginning, I do think this deck is the strongest one that I've seen of the Ugin decks. Every single mirror match that I've had so far, I haven't dropped a single mirror match. So for me, I feel like that means the deck's pretty solid, and I've been pretty happy with it. Obviously, still working on some other variants, that we were talking about earlier. Do we block here? Yeah, I think we kill this. Okay, cool. I was thinking about the cards that we could draw that could help us close this game out. We don't have a lot of life, but it looks like our permanents are better than what our opponent has. But the spark double, yes, so much yes. Okay. What I'm trying to think of is I can't remember if Spark Double's copy comes in with haste or if it comes in with summoning sickness. It makes it. I feel like it should have summoning sickness. I don't know. I feel like it's a weird question. I'm just kind of thinking about that right now. Okay, cool. So the opponent takes the turn to play everything out. 2, 3, 6, 6, 8, 9. So if we draw an Ugin, we can't play it, but oh wait, yes we can. 6, 8. Net brain. Okay. Ooh, that's huge. Drawing the Sublime Epiphany right now is so huge. Oh, that might actually help us win here. I wasn't sure before, but the Sublime Epiphany is going to be nuts. So we counter their big 5-drop or 4-drop. Play it. You know you want to. And play it. Come on. Why would you be worried about anything, opponent? Come on, burrito trees. Dude, I really didn't read his name till right now, but it's actually really hilarious. Yes. I will draw a card, copy something, return something, and count a spell. So target non-land, we will put that back. We will copy the Cavalier, and I'll draw a card. Sublime Epiphany is nuts. Like, that card is busted. Oh, we draw the Ugin. Yes. Yes. 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bruh, we're about to Ugin. We're about to spark double our Ugin next turn. Because one Ugin is never enough. Oh. I think we target this. Oh, he didn't. I thought. I was really hoping that he would sacrifice his life's bounty to try and protect it, and then we would just do other stuff. I'll just force him to now. No? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Attack with everything! Yes, everything to face. 2 Ugins. This is so OP. I love it. Oh, spark double. Dude, I mean this literally like I'm gonna post this on YouTube and literally like that little celebration is me every time I play two Ugins at the same time. Like 2 Ugins at the same time. I'm sitting there like I'm the best player ever. Like, you know? Alright, well that's pretty good from our opponent. I can't remember life and okay, so this guy he's the one that creates the little Lajani. Alright. What you gonna do, opponent? Dude, the funny thing is we're so close to winning from Ugin. So we literally minus, or do +2/+2, hit him for 6, and then we can Flood of Tears to put the Ugin back into play to hit him for 3 again. Literally just that little bit off. But I think we've got it here. Because he can only block 1, so. And no lance, so we just say good game. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. It was a good game, opponent. Alright. Now, I don't think we're in ranked right now. This is just like random people. I feel like when I do some more videos of this deck, when I start upgrading it, I'm definitely going to take it into ranked. I don't think I am right now. Am I? Nope. Yeah, it's just normal play. So we're definitely going to go into ranked and just mess around with that. Last season, the season that ended just yesterday, was actually the first ranked season that I messed around with and was playing a bunch of. So let me show you guys my profile. Wow, I was like looking around for everything, but I was kind of proud of it. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gold this time. What was I last season? Does it say? Oh well, platinum 2, platinum 3. I was kind of bouncing around in there, and literally I made the Ugin deck and grinded up to platinum in the course of 2 to 3 days. So obviously the thing just got reset, but I was pretty proud of that. That was the first time I played ranked. Made it into platinum 3, I think is where I ended. So all right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and it's been your boy Kittens. Peace.